Hi YouTubers and everyone, this is Hell Gear. One of the things that I've been doing recently that many of you in the community have liked a lot is doing character little spotlights. The two I've done were very positive views, and in the community I was requested to actually do a spotlight on this little cute thing right here, little Miss Heather. It's funny because a lot of people in the community rip on me on saying what her name actually is. They're like, you shouldn't be calling her Heather. Her name is the little red-haired girl. You should be calling her the little red-haired girl. Well, excuse me for giving her an actual name instead of saying the little characteristic we've known about her for all this time. So, by popular request, going to do a little bit of spotlighting on the little red-haired girl. Okay, so here we go. Don't worry about the small print. I will read that for you so you don't have to focus on squinting. The little red-haired girl is an unseen character in the comic strip Peanuts by Schulz. She was first referred to in 1961. She's the object of Charlie Brown's affection, although he never dares go near her. Whether or not she has any feelings towards Charlie Brown has never been revealed in the strip. She actually does have feelings for him, but again, we had to wait for animation for that to happen. Her name is given as Heather in the 1977 animated special It's Your First Kiss, Charlie Brown, and as Heather Wold in the Peanuts movie. Those names, however, have not been used in the comic strip. Of course not. She's always been referred to by description. The names, however, do stick because the son and grandson of Schulz actually keep to this. It's too bad in the credits the little red-haired girl wasn't named Heather, which is something I found odd about the comic here. The only known Schulz drawing of Heather was drawn sometime in 1950, long before she was referred to in the strip. Why Schulz did not introduce her into the strip when it started is unknown. She bears a strong resemblance to Patty, a character who was prominent in the early days of the strip. So this is the proto of Heather standing next to Charlie Brown, as you can see. He's got flowers, he's ready to just talk to her. And she looks kind of pissed right there. Maybe it's because of the low quality of flowers. Who knows, right? Charlie Brown first pines for her during a lunch at school in the strip from November 19, 1961. He continued loving her until the end of the strip, and even in the cartoon series. In a series of strips from July 1969, the little red-haired girl moves away, causing Charlie Brown sheer grief. He sees her again during a ski trip a few months later, and Peppermint Patty and Marcy run into her at summer camp in 1972. Ooh, that's another story. On May 30th, 1978, Charlie Brown says he thinks about her constantly, suggesting that she has moved back to the neighborhood. It is confirmed that she has returned in the strip from December 27th, 1978, in which Charlie Brown stands outside her house. One thing I should note about that is if you've seen the Peanuts movie, Heather moves in right across the street from Charlie Brown. It's also one of the reasons when I play Snoopy's Town Tale, her house is specifically across the street from Charlie Brown's house. Because it is homage to the original thing here, folks. Even though she is often referred to in the comic strip, the little red-haired girl is never seen except in the strip from 1998 on May 25th. Which is in silhouettes. One reason Schulz never drew her in the strip is to show Charlie Brown's hopeless longing for her. He also admitted in 1997, I could never draw her to satisfy the reader's impression of what she's probably like. So here's the strip, of course. Now I can ask the little red-haired girl to dance. I think someone is ahead of you. Daisy and Gatsby danced. I remember his graceful conservative foxtrot. Of course, it's Snoopy. Because Snoopy does dance with Heather in, what is it, the Valentine's episode and at New Year's, I believe. The little red-haired girl has been shown on television in It's Your First Kiss, Charlie Brown, Happy New Year, Charlie Brown, a Charlie Brown Valentine, and the second season of the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show, and makes a brief appearance in Snoopy the Musical during the song Poor Sweet Baby, which, to those of you who don't know, Poor Sweet Baby in the cartoon was sung by Peppermint Patty. And of course, Francesca Capaldi voices her in the movie. Whether or not she's the daughter of Peter Capaldi is unclear. In It's Your First Kiss, Charlie Brown, and Happy New Year, Charlie Brown, Linus says her name is Heather. That name has also appeared in subsequent specials, however, that name has never been used in the strip. Oh, and of course, I just mentioned Francesca Capaldi. She does Frida too in the movie? Cool. Dual character. In the film, Heather's full name is Heather Wold, which can be seen as fourth in the list of student scores. Her last name comes from the married name of the character's inspiration, Donna Johnson Wold. So, as you can see, we got a few shots of her. This is from second season. This one right here is from second season. Really weird dude here. This is the one from the New Year's party. Is this the New Year's or is this the first kiss? Nope, this is from the New Year's party. Okay. So, one thing I've mentioned is that Charlie Brown calls out her name during the New Year's Charlie Brown thing as his hand gets stuck in the little envelope slot in her mailbox. And this is how we see her face, which is really cool because, remember, Schultz, Mendez, and Mendelsohn all had a hand in the animation. This was her in the musical, of course. And this one was in the Charlie Brown Valentine with the short, frizzy red hair. Kind of like a young Miss Frizzle. So yeah, all the other various spots, and then this iconic scene in the movie. I love this one, man. Right at the is this the talent show? Yeah, I think this was for during the talent show. So as you can see, you understand now why I call her Heather. It's because it's her actual name, not just me making up some name in response to Red. Some of the things that this doesn't really tell you about is, again, that the summer camp strip where Marcy and Peppermint Patty run into her. What happens during this strip is that Peppermint Patty and Heather get into a fight. And the fight, and I'm remembering this because it happened in the episode, the fight causes Charlie Brown to get kicked out of summer camp. Oh, that's kind of, it's sad actually. I would bring that up, but you know what? Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. We got some time. Let's kill some time here. So let me see if I can look through these comic strips and the one where they bring her up. This is all Peppermint Patty and Franklin. Okay, here goes the camp stuff. So, as you can see, oh, okay. Here we go. Believe it's this one from June. Can I zoom in on this? Yes, I can zoom in on this. Sure, let's get some sweet action here. And the funny thing about Charlie Brown getting kicked out of camp is that afterwards, Peppermint Patty is miserable. I mean, she's all heartbroken and even cries over it. And it's in that moment where Linus actually kisses Peppermint Patty, which is funny. Oh, here we go. See, this is the one that causes it.
Let me get this straight. You mean that red-haired girl Chuck always talks about is at our camp? She said she used to go to school with him. Let's go back. I want to have a talk with her. What are you looking at, Linus? Those two girls down there. They're really walking around the lake. They were coming this way. Then they suddenly stopped and ran around and turned back. I hate mysteries.
That's funny.
All right, where is she? Point out the red-haired girl to me. You're still in love with Chuck, aren't you, sir? Stop calling me sir. All I want is to meet this girl Chuck is always talking about. Slacking her won't solve anything, sir. If you don't hurry up and point her out, I'm going to slug you. I'm not afraid of you, sir. Ah!
I love this stuff. I really love this. Of course, I'm reading this in character voices because it's one of the things that you guys love when I do my whole Charlie Brown shtick.
There she is, sir. There's the little red-haired girl. She said she used to go to school with Chuck. Are you going to talk to her? Are you going to hit her? What are you going to do, sir? Sir? What are you looking at now, Linus? There seems to be some excitement in the girls' camp. What do you think it could be? One of them probably saw a queen snake.
I love this. And these strips are some of the few times where Marcy refers to Charlie Brown as Chuck. Usually she always refers to him as Charles.
Hey kid, is your name Charlie Brown? You're wanted at the counselor's office. Me? Me? Why me? Why would the counselor want me? Maybe they're going to put me to work in the kitchen. Maybe I'll have to clean the garage, clean out the grease trap.
Oh, Jesus, that's funny.
I hope I don't have to clean out the grease trap. Maybe they won't even think about it. Good evening, sir. How's the grease trap?
He asks about the grease trap.
What did the counselor say, Charlie Brown? I'm being sent home. They said I'm a troublemaker. You, a troublemaker? That's ridiculous. They said that something happened over at the girls' camp and my name was mentioned, and that obviously I was a troublemaker, so they're sending me home. Well, sue them, Charlie Brown. We'll take this to the Supreme Court. My name was mentioned at the girls' camp. Wow.
So essentially, that's the gist. They get into a fight. Charlie Brown gets kicked out of camp. But that's essentially all we're going to do here for today. Let me know what you guys think of little Miss Heather here, because she's super cute. And I love this design that they gave to her in the Peanuts movie, man. And one of the things I loved about the 2018 Valentine's Day is she actually went out on the date with him. I loved it. He actually had the nerve. Charlie Brown had the stones to actually ask Heather out, and she said yes. That was great. It's also great that she recognized his kindness and stuff in the Peanuts movie. But let me know what you think of our little red-headed, lovely cutie thing here in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.